Bro, what is going on? What's good? What's good, man? Maxed out card finally went down. Hitman Holla, Cassidy, temperature check, reaction, man. I'm here with my brother, Shotime SP, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Y'all, I mean, you already know. What I'm saying, the representative of the Nobody's Fly gang, ricegangclothing.com for the merchandise, and of course, y'all need to get your mans. Get your mans, and y'all, I know y'all gonna say who that is, but that ain't my mans. That's clearly that's his mans. That's
Hey,
yeah.
all we know is that Hitman Holla did what he was supposed to do tonight. He did
Yes.
exactly what he was supposed to do tonight. Even when the home game became a random away game
Mm.
in the second. What I don't know what happened.
All right, so we gotta let the people bring it in first. Let the people bring it in. Bring it on in. Y'all gotta
Shout out the
understand.
broadcast, man. Shout out the broadcast, man. This is Showtime
Please,
SP.
please do that.
Temperature, man. We are talking maxed out card, RBE. Shout out to ARP. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to the whole staff, man. I mean, from a camera scene was it was some random like just flashes of just weird angles. You had the one dude with the mohawk and the dreads and the rat tail all kind of rolled into one. That was a little confusing for me personally.
Yeah, I didn't like none of that. I didn't like any
That
of
was
that. No.
shout out to Cortez. That was nasty, literally. Like that was disgusting.
Nasty, very nasty. It was nasty. Nasty. That was good.
That was just utterly terrible. But man, we got people in the chat that are really saying like, my guy, Just Smiz from the O. I don't know what he cast to. Like, you got to explain that, sir. Some of y'all that are saying Cassidy actually won are gonna have to explain to me how you got there. Where was the science? Where's the algorithm?
The line that he was saying, my nigga, is he said how a hitman hola when they supposed to move in silence am used to violence. Whew, all right. That was all right. Let's
get busy.
No, it's not. Now listen, all right. The main event went down. It was was it cool? Was it? Like, how you feeling about it? Like, how do you feel about this?
So honestly,
I'm interviewing you now.
The battle, the battle in its entirety, man. I thought it pretty much gave you everything you wanted to see. Everything I wanted to see. I wanted to see moments. We got the moment of the battle. If you were gonna title that this battle, Hitman Holla brings out Nick Cannon. That's what you're gonna remember from this battle 10 years from now.
Yep.
Hitman Holla did exactly what he was supposed to do tonight. He created moments. He showed in a second that he could out rap Cassidy. He out rapped Cassidy in a second when it became a random away game. And then in the third, you had the melee, the scuffle, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to St. Louis, man. Shout out to everybody in St. Louis. I appreciate y'all because y'all just showed a level of consistency. Everybody in St. Louis react the same way. Did you see how many St. Louis Cardinal jerseys, St. Louis Cardinal hats were on stage and then hopped on stage? Now we professional. We are professional. Professional.
Good.
When it comes to kicking up dust and kicking something off. The first.
Listen, it sound cool in theory. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was definitely standing up. But you know Hitman Holla is known to have that many niggas with him. Okay? If Hitman Holla, you already know it's a +1 and the show out. So you know that's already 2 Cardinals jerseys. So therefore, whatever dates and homegirls and homeboys they had with them, they was gonna have the Cardinals joints on too. Respect. But let's actually talk about the battle. Okay? That first round, it almost looks spooky. It almost looks spooky. When it started off When it started off, Hitman Holla, they said round one is on you. Well, not even round one is on you. They said rapper to my left, introduce yourself. Hitman came right out the gate with it.
I love the aggression.
We're not introducing nothing. Y'all niggas know who I am.
What
you
is
this? Say my name. You know who the fuck I am.
I'm Million View Holla. I'm 2 million on the face off. I'm 2 million on the face off. Hitman Holla. I gotta say my name. You watch
I'm
my
the dude
show.
that went to the bag. So you know me. I only know you from Wild 'N Out. Get him the fuck up out of here. So yo. How you at a RBE event? You at a RBE event and you said, I only know you from Wild 'N Out. Then how did you get in this building? You are clearly Cass's mans. And you gonna have to get your mans for real. Like, yo, so
for real battle rap community. Oh my God.
Not to mention, right? That was my problem number one, right? Problem number two is the people that surround Cass too, because you could tell a lot of them people wasn't really battle rap fans.
They do not listen to battle rap.
No. The nigga that had the hoodie on that said time to smoke, he said time to smoke. I saw that nigga with that hoodie on. He had a time to smoke hoodie on. And I felt him on that, but he wasn't nodding his head to nothing. Not to mention, there was also a bar in the third round where Cassidy said something, the crowd was going, boo. And this nigga was like, yeah, ooh. I was like,
he said, it's the science. You're not listening. You're not listening. Hey, man, make sure you're sharing the broadcast, man. It's Showtime SP. It's Showtime SP, man. Co-star of one of the best shows in battle rap. You know it. Vitafly Showtime SP, man.
Vada left me, man. He had to go back to work, man. I feel him, though. I feel him. He had to go back to work, and you know what I'm saying? So I got to do what I do. He came in, got them chips, and he's out. By the way, y'all can also watch that recap and also watch the Ill Will versus A-War recap. That's out right now, and you already know the other battles is coming and dropping right now. Wait, but you said he was going to work. Listen, Vada don't sleep. I know this nigga personally. He doesn't sleep. He's literally, his bed is a big giant, like the coffin, but the door be open. He just do one of these. He just hit up. He's just like, all right, let me go ahead and edit this video. And then he do another one of these. So, all right, let me go ahead to work. And then he do one of these. And then now he's doing a vlog outside in his car. It's amazing. It's amazing. And that's why I follow the format. You know, it's just a pleasure. But we back on Check the Temperature. No, let's not jump out that bag. I was getting to one more thing, too.
What's up?
The nigga that was with him, okay, when all of the smoke went down, did you notice that there was one nigga looking at ARP the whole time, not moving, nothing happening, just had the hoodie and my fault. He was like this. This was his joint. This is the whole battle is happening right here. I ain't focused on none of that. For some reason, this nigga with this Armani exchange, he about to make a move, and I don't know it, bro. Get your mans.
Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you. We here with Showtime SP. We are discussing Cassidy versus Hitman Holla. We're gonna get into all the battles, man. We do got some bars. So what did you think about the battle overall? What did you think about the battle overall?
It was okay. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like it wasn't that. All right, so like first round, bananas. First round, we was like, all right, I'm tuned in, I'm tapped in, I'm with it. But as the rounds progressed, it didn't go well on Cassidy end because I feel like Cassidy, he went way too long in the first. He should have stopped. If he'd have stopped, it would have been a very debatable first round. Cassidy would have clearly won the first round if he would have shut the fuck up. But he did it. But he did not. All I'm saying is that Cassidy should have stopped where he was going. Like the stand-up comedian, you got to know when you get that big laugh, you'd be like, all right, y'all, my name is Showtime SP. Y'all have a good night.
Trash. Overall, she said the battle was trash. Explain that, please, Miss Ford. Please.
Anyway, but I'm gonna need you. But you got notes, right?
Yeah. Did you hear the check the temperature? Did you hear the check the temperature by Hitman Holla in the second bar? The second bar.
Yeah, but it wasn't relevant. I don't think it was relevant because he said COVID test. I'm checking the temperature before you get in. I feel you. I know you want to take that. But I might take that sound bite when he said
I might need that sound bite for an intro. I might need that.
Matter of fact, give him some bars real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, bet. All right, so Hitman, so we get into the battle, right? It's on Hitman. He doesn't even introduce himself. He doesn't even give opportunity for Cassidy to be introduced any of that. He goes straight into it. And like I said, check the temperature was the second line of his opening bar. But he said, hear rounds from the Calico. I was just returning a favor. Bruh. This nigga gonna sell a fight or win a fight. Who you want to be? Man, again, really just he went straight at the whole face-off angle, man. Everybody knew that's what he was gonna talk about. Everybody knew that's what y'all wanted to hear from Cassidy. So he really just addressed it pretty straight on, straightforward, man. I mean, he was rocking the room. The room was shaking. The room was just the building was shaking, man. You could definitely feel the energy with him and Holla was battling, man. That superstar presence was absolutely there, man. He said, if you broke, I'm let it own you. He went at the fact that Cassidy has filed for bankruptcy and has had his car and his home repossessed. So he definitely went at the fact that you cannot talk money with Hitman Holla and Cassidy.
Because my cash straight.
Huh?
Because my cash straight. Because my cash straight, right?
Yeah.
And then he throw in the whole transgender angle where he said, I don't even think cash straight.
Because he was better than his last battle. That's expected when you're consistently trash. I mean, if you better than if you perform at 10 is the lowest you can perform, and you perform at 9.5. Yes, it was better, but we expected him to be better. He's been better every time, but he's only been better for a short period of time.
Yes. I don't know if anybody watches My Hero Academia, but that's one of my favorite animes at the moment. And you got to realize that every time the one guy, Midoriya, he gets better every time because he keeps leveling up. But yet, it's only for a short period of time. He usually kills himself or hurts himself at the end of whatever the big fight. He gets over the hump. The problem with Cassidy is he's been over the hump. He's not getting anywhere past that. Like, he doesn't know exact. Like, I feel
make sure
like
you liking the channel. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you're sharing the broadcast, especially. You said Cassidy won because Hitman wasn't his best.
It wasn't like Hitman wasn't his best. I didn't say that because I wasn't. But I'm saying Hitman was. No, Cassidy was better than his last performances. So if you're consistently late every single day, then one day you show up on time, you want everybody to see you show up on time. Like, hey, look at me, I'm here early. It's time to celebrate. When in all actuality, nigga, you be late all the time. So it's like, it's not a shocker that you did well. So for Cassidy to get past his first round, that's not a shocker to me. For him to even make this battle debatable, that's where we really got to talk about it, because the battle wasn't debatable after the first round.
There was nothing
after the first round. Come on, and Cassidy has some like.
I had
listen,
Cassidy after the first round.
Look, Cassidy in his first round, you know I got the goddamn notes. He said, now the lines that Cassidy was saying, they were good. But if anybody else would have said it, you know goddamn well nobody would have loved it and respected it. He said, Corona. He said, Corona. He said, I was maxed up. I was maxed up and putting and I was 6 feet in niggas down to their graves. I was like, okay. But
how many times have we heard 6 feet in it? 6 feet grave in a bar,
mashed up, Corona, COVID. But because Cass said it, it's fire. No,
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Oh man, Temp Check and Showtime just hating on these niggas. Well, guess what? I watch this shit for. Don't tell me what the fuck I like to watch, okay? Don't tell me in the third round, when Cassidy said that's a triple entendre.
Wow. You know how many people do triple entendre? I don't know. You have to announce a triple entendre.
So Cassidy, you think you invented the triple entendre? I'm almost certain that you did. I was literally just listening to Drake's Light Up with Jay-Z's verse. Ow, hoes turn their heads like owls. I'm the man of the owl. What's the next line? Triple entendre, don't even ask me. So it's not like I haven't heard this shit before. Triple entendres. Mook did a Paul band with the Paul band. Paul had the Paul band with Paul band. Is that like a quintuple entendre? Hmm? Come on, bro.
Bro, everybody said that, like, you know what I'm saying? This is, if you are a fan of battle rap, you know what a triple entendre is. You don't have to explain it. This is, you did not say anything earth shattering in that. Like you said, if you're going to debate any round, I get the first round. If you want to debate that, I get it. But again, you're asking me but then you're telling me that I have to deny what Hitman Holla said in the first round in order to give Cassidy that first round, correct?
And you being from St. Louis, I know you ain't gonna get that up. So here's my difference of opinion. I'm from Philly, and at the same time, I'm sitting here going, "Oh wow, Cassidy is cooking." But at the same time, Hitman had better bars. Hitman had better structure. Literally, Hitman gave you first round Hitman. The crowd was going crazy. Crowd was going nuts. And then y'all niggas gonna boom in the second round?
And he still fought through it. Hold on. In Cassidy in the first, he literally said, "Get hit with a master key. That's a master lock."
No, he said, "Get hit with a combination. That's a master lock." Yeah. You get hit with a combination. That's a master lock. You feel me? Like, that's bars. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard combination and a lock before. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never seen it. You good. I ain't never, not never.
Well, he said, then his angle in the first is that Hitman Holla asking for an autograph. But then that first round stance is then rebuttal in the third by what Hitman Holla says about that whole incident.
Like, so yeah, it's funny you caught that too. So what happened was in the first round, Cassidy was talking about when you first met me. Let's play swear to God. That I never signed the autograph for you. I never signed your Spalding. Swear to God. The reason why Hitman didn't swear to God is because in the third round, he said, "I want a rap battle." So first of all, this nigga's clearly delusional. You was at one of my basketball games? You was at a basketball game? Is that you were at my basketball game? Not, I was at a rap battle and I won the whole rap battle. And so winning the battle, I get a autographed CD from you.
What up?
That's why I didn't say swear to God, because nigga, that's not true.
Bruh.
Let's really be real here. And I'm from Philly, and I'm a cash nigga. If On the Grind comes on right now, I know the whole verse. Okay, I am a Cassidy fan. All right, you look. Hold on. Let me get my. I'm a hustler pose on. Yeah. Make sure y'all Google the "I'm a hustler." It's this pose right here. You feel me? I'm with you. But Cassidy sounds like he is from 2006 and he never left. Now, granted, that first round, he was there. And the reason why that first round was so potent, and I'm gonna let you finish and I'm gonna let you talk. The reason why Cassidy's first round was so potent is because shut up, Roderick. The reason why Cassidy won or might have gotten that first round because he talked about the face-off. So if the face-off incident never would have happened, his only angle would have been the Assange Spalding.
The autograph. He basically had nothing. And then the fact, if you look at it, the fact that he unloaded his entire clip in the first round. For 2 rounds, he had nothing else to talk about. He had no other angles because he used them all in the first round to get the shock value. Am I incorrect? I'm not. This is me
the
not
second
being.
And the third round. Oh no. Go ahead,
Bro. I'm really looking at, like, I think like the best bar of Cassidy in the first.
You trying to find some bars in the second round?
No, I got like one line. I don't need the same. I need eyes and ears. Like, I don't need the 2 same senses. I need eyes and ears. Like, I like that. That was.
I don't need 2 cents. I need eyes and ears.
That was fire. That was fire.
Keep that.
That was fire.
What was the one where he was talking about my all right, so a subtle line. Like I said, this is a filler bar, but I liked it though. He said, my shooters only come to the games to shoot the bleachers up. That's fire. Fire. But on a second playback and the third listen, is it?
It's not gonna age well.
No.
Cassidy wrote for the crowd and wrote for the moment. And I think when Hitman Holla writes for the battle, he still creates moments within his battles.
Yeah. It's like this. Hitman Holla has showed us time and time again that the structure is all that matters. First round, I gotta make sure it's not even close. So I'm gonna hit you with the remix. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to try to end this round. We're gonna make sure that you don't get a round because we know second and the third round, you're not gonna last. This is a long game. So even if a nigga wanna say, all right, I'll give Cass the first round, you're not gonna stop Hitman's second and third. Now, Hitman's second wasn't as potent. It was not as potent. He left that door open for Cassidy. But Cassidy only had big teeth jokes. He only had and then not only did he have a big teeth joke, he gave us like 16, 19, 20 bars of teeth jokes.
Bro, he had the whip your brother in half. Now he's your half brother. What the hell? Like, how did you win a battle? Y'all are telling me he won a battle with that?
You missing the science, brother. You missing the science. See, if I whip the brother, if I whip your half brother, see, if you whip it, you got to use half and half milk to whip, because that's how. I'm sorry, I tried.
I was gonna let you rock with that.
No,
I don't understand. I don't understand. So we're saying Hitman Holla's weak, and I don't even think Hitman Holla's weakest round was his second round. I just think like it startled him that the crowd like turned on him immediately in the second. They turned on him they booed Hitman Holla in the second. They tried to boo him, and what he did, veteran. And did you pay attention to it? He sped up his bars. He sped up his delivery.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't even react. You couldn't even write down a lot of bars in a second because he sped up a lot of stuff he did.
You gotta also look at the fact that crowd was ass. Okay, that crowd was trash.
Atlanta's 0 for 2. Atlanta's 0 for 2. I don't want to see
0 for 2. 0 for 2.
I'm just talking about since we back. Look, I'm
about to say I remember what card was it? And it was in Atlanta. And it was just as bad.
It's a clean slate every year. You got to start over.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, Atlanta is 0 for 2 then. Atlanta's 0 for 2.
The problem is we only had 2 outdoor events and they're 0 for 2. Jesus Christ.
That's if this was batting, this would be a 0, right? If this was football, this would be a 0. If you were 0 for 2, you would be sitting on the bench. So it's like, especially if you kick 2 field goals, you 0 for 2, nigga. Bro. Kiss the game goodbye, bro. You might as well think about another team. I don't understand how you could pay money to go to an event, right?
Risking your life.
We're not even talking about that. I just wanted to say even before this, but you would pay your hard-earned cash, stand in line, and you would wait all night long. And the only battle that you came to see was Hitman Holla versus Cass. And you had to see all of this that went on. And yet you get there and now we about to boo. I'm just not a fan of booing. Like, I'm not a fan of booing. I would rather say nothing. I would rather just be sitting there like.
Absolutely.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's a magician versus a magician. Like, neither one of them can impress each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really show something different in order to do that. Like, and it's just not good. And the crowd wasn't helping. And then not to mention you waiting, the mic checks, that stuff, like all that, man. And then not to mention the last part of it, man. That scuffle. What was the point of the scuffle? What was the point?
I didn't understand the scuffle because it was like slow moving.
As soon as the scuffle happened, you just see Cass go.
Now, first of all, let's talk about how fast they got Cassidy up out of there.
Woo!
We not gonna act like Cassidy can never talk that gang life. He had bodyguards there, and it was clear as day. He had bodyguards in front of him and Hitman Holla. And there was a point that he was standing in front of the bodyguards, and they was looking like, this your battle. What you doing?
Nah. Let's talk about how there was somebody way more famous than Cassidy in that room, and ain't nobody even know it.
Facts. The one thing Cassidy, you knew Cassidy was gonna try to do, and bring up the fact that Nick Cannon had never been there.
He never showed up for his battles. Never showed up to Hitman battles, huh? Never showed up, huh?
Hitman Holla, you weren't big enough against K-Shine Pauls to get Nick Cannon to come to your battle. The Bill Collector battle wasn't big enough. However, you versus Cassidy to nullify anything Cassidy could ever say. That was genius. And you knew he was going to do it though.
Not to mention, I knew. All right, it then all came together because you could tell after the show outline, you could tell Hitman was getting mad after the scuffle. He's like, man, they just fucked it up. They just fucked it all up. Like, because he knew, and I think that's who he was looking at when he said, man, they just fucked it all up. Like, he looking at Nick like, yo, because the fact that show out wasn't even the final part of him winning the third round. It was the Nick Cannon. So if you were to argue bro, Hitman Holla won the third round and Cassidy didn't even spit. Can somebody give me a third round? Give me the rounds. Some in the comment section right now. If we hating, if me and Tim Check are hating right now, we hating. Give me Cassidy lines. Give me all Cassidy lines. You going up against two people who literally write the shit down. I'm waiting.
Share the broadcast. Hey, low key, I'll let one of y'all come up here. I promise you, I will put the link in the description.
Put the link in the description. I want to hear this. I want to hear who got Cass winning.
If we get if you give me a $2 cash app, I promise you see the temperature check, $2 cash app. I promise you, I will put the link in the description. I will bring somebody on here to debate this because it's not fun for us to do it. I want to hear somebody really tell me. Somebody really tell us and explain to us, give us the bars, and we'll give you bars for Hitman Holla.
All right, then. Let's continue. 2 more minutes on this, and then we got to talk about the rest of the event. Because obviously.
it was other things that happened outside of it.
Also, oh my God. I mean, we got to talk about how the event was overall. Man, come on, man. Though, so who do you have clearly winning the battle? Of course, like who do you have winning?
I got Hitman Holla 30 pack.
All 3 rounds.
All 3 rounds.
I'll say I will agree with you and also say that I got Hitman Holla winning all 3 rounds. If Cassidy would have just shut up
in the
middle, like after the crowd went crazy, in the first, if he'd have just chilled, if he'd have just said, bars, or just ended the round, bro. That was the perfect time to be like, Philly is back, bars is back, and just ended the round. You would have won that first round. Bro. But like a nigga that got caught cheating with a good ass alibi, you just keep digging yourself in the hole. Like you just keep doing. Like just chill, just stop rapping, bro. Just chill. Just keep it going, bro. Keep it going. I got Hitman Holla 302, but I mean at the same time.
Bro,
I don't know.
Here's my you see who said that. You see who said that. You see who said that. But he can't give us no bars though.
I'm waiting for lives. I'm
looking for bars.
We got you, Ocho 80. Is that 880? Ocho 80? I don't know. Anyway. 15 seconds. Anybody. Hold on. Y'all don't want to give. Go ahead. Go ahead. C to the max. Go ahead. Let's go. Debatable 30 for Cass? Debatable 30. See. That's this your man, yo. This is your show,
Bruh.
so that's your man. You are guilty by association.
Oh my goodness. Give
Listen,
me
bro.
okay, give me a line in the third. Give me a line in the third that was better than what Hitman Holla did. Please. A single line. We gave him his
What
props.
other round other than the first? If y'all want to give him the props, we give you the first round. Give you the first round. If anybody wants to debate it, we'll debate the first round. But if Cass got that first round, what other round does Cass get? Because you can't say 30. You can't jump from winning one round to the whole battle. It doesn't happen like
that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm looking for a bar. Give me something. Give me something. Give me
That's
a bar.
all I got to say.
I like both they third, but you can't get, okay.
All I'm saying is,
man, we got to move on. Let's talk about the rest of the card.
All right. Starting from the top, the 1SK battles, no. I like the dude Jay Breed, he was hot. And I seen him on the Crucible. He battled the other boy that had another battle. The tall nigga from Connecticut, he lost that battle. But I remember it. I remember seeing him. I remember seeing Jay Breed. Jay Breed was going off. I liked him. The other dude, I ain't like nothing he was saying. And then he said online, he said, "I'll knock your mama out and then tell you to put your dukes up." And I immediately thought to myself, I know I've heard that before. And I know I've heard it better before. Kid Chaos versus Lou Castro. What you doing, baby? Nobody remember that? See, even then I had to tell her to put your dukes up. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. Next question. The other one SK, I didn't see.
No, I didn't.
I didn't see the other one.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's baby girl weekend, so second birthday. Sorry, I was on here.
Happy birthday.
Stuff.
Happy birthday to mamas.
Facts. Shout out to Lil Mama.
Mm-hmm. Now,
first battle Rosenberg versus Show Off.
Rosenberg Raw 3-0.
I just want to go out on the leg and just say I picked Rosenberg Raw coming into this. I don't know. No one else picked Rosenberg Raw that I saw, but I picked Rosenberg Raw coming into this.
I mean, I didn't think Show Off was going to win either, but yeah, Rosenberg Raw had the easy 30. Show Off, I don't even know what the hell he was talking about. I have no idea what Rosenberg Raw was talking about.
Let me see. The strap black.
I mean, I have no idea what Show Off was talking about. I have Rosenberg Raw winning the battle. Let me rephrase that.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, I have no idea what Show Off was doing.
No,
I have no idea.
No. Actually, you know what they said? Show Off, nigga. No, really, Show was off, nigga. Like he didn't show off, nigga. He was off, nigga. Like nobody. But he said, "Let it play back on the cam." You know a nigga lost when he said, "Play it back on the cam." Oh no, I forgot about that. Shout out to New York Takeover 251, nigga.
I got that.
Just go ahead, say the line for me. Check for me, please say it for me. I want to see how that happens. Go ahead.
I gotta find it in my notes.
He said, "I'll pull, ride, and then rise."
Pull, rise.
He said, "I'm gonna use the word pulverize. I'm gonna pull, rise." Right. The audience is like, I don't even know. I don't even know how that makes sense. When that was a reach, let me tell you something. Stretch Armstrong reach. That was Dot couldn't even reach that one. Dot couldn't even go for that one.
Hey, God is the originator of reaches. That's what Ill Will said.
Listen,
that's what
the GOAT.
So how did you like that? How did you like So I mean, we don't really need to argue. I definitely had Rosenberg Raw 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was pretty clear to me. Shout out to Rosenberg.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. But moving on, we're moving on to the battle of the night. Battle of the night. Ill Will.
Hands down.
Now for me, I'm gonna just say this. I wish they would have had that fourth round for like they did with Chef Trez and Sharon. Because I needed the rebuttals. I think the rebuttals was better than the damn writtens in this battle. Some of them rebuttals was insane.
I agree, and then I'm also going to disagree. I agree that the rebuttals should have been a little bit like they should have been more glorified. Maybe Will should have had a little bit more like another round, but I don't think that it was as close as Sharon and Chef Trez. It's not close as far as how close the battle is. Because to me, I have a clear winner. I do, but people would argue it either way. I can kind of sway the masses, but they probably gonna take my black card. They probably gonna take it, but I kind of got A-Ward winning the first and the third.
I got A-Ward first and third. I got A-Ward first and third, but I got Ill Will clear in the second. Dummy clear.
Second round, Come on, no, And the thing is, Ill Will's first round.
He would have smoked A-Ward if he had 3 seconds like that.
Look, I'm all for the you a white boy angle. You don't belong here angle. I'm all for that. By the way, side note, make sure y'all share this broadcast. Make sure y'all like this video. And then also watch the recap of me and my brother Vada's recap of Ill Will versus A-Ward. And that's out as soon as we done this. But I just got to keep plugging that in. The reason why I'm all for the you a white boy, you don't belong in this culture. It's because when it's done well, it works. But if it has like cheesy styles with it, like if it has like a cheesy angle, like you're a cornball, you like that type of stuff, it doesn't work for me. Now, what Ill Will did, total opposite. Loved every bit of that. Loved the cultural appropriation he was doing. Then he was doing the God bars, like the overused Christian bars. Ill Will just does it better because he makes it funny, or he makes it palatable, so that it's like, all right, I'm tired of hearing that joke, but that's still a good joke.
His presentation,
it's like a mama joke.
His presentation is different, and he's original.
Oh yeah,
he's very original.
Ain't nobody gonna deliver it the way that Ill Will deliver it.
No, that's a fact.
But go ahead, you got any bars?
Let's see. So I'm not gonna lie, my stream went down for like the first. I think I missed like the first minute and a half.
Ooh.
Of that one, because I got the first bar came in is the racehorse bar. I came in
okay.
So I don't know how much I missed before he got to that.
Round one, Will had he said he sounds good, but he ain't saying nothing. Oh yeah, to talk about Ill Will was talking about in the face off, you said you wasn't trying to have any CrossFit rope bars. He said you thought that would be a nuisance.
That's fire. That's mean.
But you knew he was
gonna have it though.
Listen, and then he did he said white boy shopping again, let's target you. And then he was talking about, because you know how ARP be wearing he be wearing the Target
ARP
t-shirt. Shout out to ARP.
Again, let's target you.
You know what I mean? He said, oh yeah, I put a hole in the A-Ward top that Stanley Cup this nigga.
Yes, that was fire.
Why have I not heard? Like I said, why don't we hear stuff like I haven't heard that before? So of course I'm going to like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I put a hole in his top, it'll breathe like a geyser. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? Volcano, hole in his top, and it's smoking. That's normal. This nigga said, I'll leave a hole in A-Ward top. I'll Stanley Cup this nigga. And it's a white, like I said, cultural appropriation. You see the layers that I'm throwing out there for A-Ward. But A-Ward had the read the signs, because literally the crowd.
The rebuttals out the gate, rebuttaling the audio the problem.
Listen.
A Ward is different.
Only thing I gotta say is about Ill Will's first is that it was really good, but because A Ward went second, it did end up being better in A Ward's favor. That rebuttal, then because remember, yeah, I was about to say that because remember Ill Will said he says Corinthians 1, all man is made out of clay. Well, I guess I'm made out of the clay more.
Yep.
Right, and then first round, A Ward does the I'm Achilles. He said I'm Achilles, which means I got more clay, which means when clay gets better, it's more clay. Like I got that part. Mm-hmm. But then I like the other part that Ill Will did that rebuttal of that Claymore line. And he was like, that's why that nigga ain't even in the game.
Yep, got that too. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's where I took it, and I was completely wrong. But I'm thinking he was talking about on Call of Duty how you can't drop claymores anymore.
Oh no, I definitely knew he was talking about basketball because they had the 3-0. Because when A Ward rebutted it, he said the 3-0, and that's how I knew it ended up being the
yeah. And I was just like, oh, my bad. So you know, I be wrong sometimes, but then again, I be reaching, and I don't be meaning to reach. But I mean, if he
unnecessary
want to take that, because I'm saying Ill Will could take that too. Like I'm just saying, you know, Claymores ain't in Call of Duty no more, and I'm upset with that. You know what I'm saying? I used to lead them shits around and let niggas run. Boom, that shit was the best.
Did you get the Atlanta being all-star because he got a trade too?
I didn't catch that, but yep.
I definitely caught that. But you know, I mean, I'm good on the sports bars though.
Yeah, that's one of my Achilles heels. Like I can't show y'all that, but I'm not the best with sports references. I'm not the best. Like I'm good. Because which one of them said Jimmer Fredette? I think Will said Jimmer Fredette. He said BYU.
I think that was over. Was that over it?
Was that over it? Never mind it. But I remember. All right, somebody said.
I think it was over who said Jimmer Fredette.
Somebody said BYU.
Yep,
Jimmer Fredette, and I was like, all right, who the fuck is Jimmy Fredette? And then I looked up Jimmy Fredette, and they was like, we don't know who that is either, because I was talking to Google, and he said, oh, you mean Jimmer Fredette? I was like, oh, word, yeah, I don't know things.
Hey, we got
and then apparently it's because of March Madness, it's because of the whole thing. Yeah, no clue, no.
So it's 1,000 people. No, nobody's scared of you. I thought that was a fire line from A Ward. It looked crazy in there. First of all,
I like the Ill Will scheme too. Like literally, he said the sicknesses, and then he named the different tire brands. He said, now that's an Ill Will scheme, and I was like, you see, Cassidy, that there is a bunch of entendres. And you wasn't even in the building for that. I'm sorry for relating. I'm sorry for going back. My bad.
We're still waiting on bars for that, though. We're still waiting on bars for that.
Hey, anybody, please. Hey, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because we got bars. And then it wasn't enough. But that's nope. Y'all niggas is hating. Continue. Anyway.
Like, as soon as you get close to Ill, they go viral. That shit was crazy. Expect Will to get to the game. Oh,
Ill Will said
the KOTD line from A Ward. That was mean. That was
one I like. What about the one from Ill Will when he was like, he says fourth cousin. We don't relate.
Yep.
Something like that. Once again, something like that I haven't heard before. It's a simple bar. I don't relate to you. Like, but fourth cousin, we don't relate. Because you know you got play cousins. Oh, yeah, you know you got a cousin, that's a cousin, that's a cousin, that's a cousin, but that's really like your best friend's sister. Like that's your mom's best friend. And then her kids, those is technically your cousins. Those ain't your goddamn cousins.
That was in the second round because that's when he was talking about he said guest in hip hop and guest in a religion. That was his angle for A Ward in the second.
I
And that's
love that.
Ill
I
Will versus
love that.
that's when Ill Will versus Loso moment happened right there on stage.
Yeah, and he had the whole crowd
Loso
saying
stuff.
Locio. Y'all are foul for that.
Look,
Crowd was so wild for that. For just literally yelling it out too. Like, okay, that's a slur, guys. It's a slur. It's cool though. I mean,
we're not gonna say that slur, but my goodness, people. Come on, man. You all Esau, y'all weighing your options.
Nah. No weapon formed against me. No, good, because this weapon ain't formed. This one's manufactured.
Yeah, that it was manufactured line was tough. That was tough. It will left Earth in the second round. Ill Will left Earth in the second round. There was nothing A Ward could do.
Yeah, and he was trying though. Like I said, you could tip the scale. Both first rounds, you can give the round to somebody. Like you could be like, all right, I edge Ill Will in the first round, but you can't. Then that means you got Ill Will clearly winning the second round. So that means you could say Ill Will 2-1. But if you feel like anybody else who really loved the bars and the back and forth, you're gonna honestly say, bro, like it was 1-1 going into that third. It was a dog fight. It was a dog fight, bro.
1-1 going into that third, man.
Yeah. I just feel like Will left that door open too open. He rhymed piece of shit with Jesus, bitch.
Yep.
Come on, Will. Like you're not even trying.
Free Willy bars well over the rock. I mean, I thought about Bad News, and I thought Bad News did it better when he did the Free Willy bar.
See. The joint I like that Will said in the third was the nerve of Ill traveling back like sciatica. Sciatic nerd.
Come on, son. You know I'm an athlete. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say.
What up, Savage Van Dross? Hey, man, y'all go follow my brother Savage Van Dross. It's another member of the Power Circle, man. Hey, side note. Have you checked out the couple episodes I've done with Cola and Weed and Battles?
Nope, I don't know. Nope, don't know.
All right, moving right along. Never mind. Never mind. I apologize, people.
Shout out to the Battle Rap Migos, man. Shout out to y'all, man. No, I see you working. Listen, man. You know I'm watching. I see everything.
Hey, everything. My queen, definitely. It was lit in the building. Oh, you was in the building for? Oh, you was in the building for that? Savage. I might have to, you might have to come tell it. I might have to bring you on the show real quick for a minute. You talking about?
I just want to know. I see Chilla said cast to what?
Can you give us the bars? What round? We're looking for rounds and bars. If you can at least give us a bar, we'll put you up here so you can talk about it.
If you gonna come in here and troll, you better have a reason for the trolling. Like you gotta have a round. You gotta say, "Oh, Cass won the first and." Exactly. Back to it. So Ill Will and A Ward clearly battle of the night, hands down battle of the night. It was a war. It was a dog fight.
Talking about we gotta get the guy fed 5,000 fish. Got fed 5,000 people with 5 fish. He was the first to reach.
He was the reach man. That nigga the reach master.
God.
Reach God. He's the reach master.
The building was packed with Cash fans. Okay, should we bring on Savage Van Dross, man? I feel like
listen, man.
Bro,
listen, Savage Van Dross gotta understand if he say anything about Cassidy winning this battle, I just need to know what other round. Now, are you saying, Savage, that the fix was in? Are you saying that building was full of Cass fans? Because you ain't got to tell me that. I could definitely tell. Because any nigga that was in there booing Hitman Holla and then cheering for Hitman, like it was no. And then literally, as the scuffle happens and now everything's going on, there's a girl in the crowd going, I love you, Holla. I love you too, baby. It's like, come on. Like, literally, we not about to say everybody was a Cass fan. Like, why would y'all pay that money and come in there literally to just boo somebody who y'all, like, just to sway it? Like, it's not working, bro. It don't work. Like, it's not going to work that way. Now, let's get to this other battle. We got what is it? It's not versus Jag.
Red versus Jag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wait. Say again. What you say?
I said the third round, I'm gonna pull the blicky out. Give me that water. We need, bro. Listen, Red. I don't know what the hell is wrong with your larynx. Whatever's wrong with your that whatever this is, you need to get that situated. It don't work. Everything because old Red's voice 30'd himself. It 30'd him. 30. Again.
Why when you bet on old Red you lose? Like, why does that happen? As talented as old Red is, old Red should not be losing battles this consistently. Like, 48 hours before the battle, old Red should only be allowed to talk through text messaging.
I feel like
I want him to do all his face off with text messaging.
He needs to do text battles. Old Red can. I feel like he needs to tag a man. Like he has to tag a friend. Like in wrestling, sometimes he gets tired.
He needs a manager. Yeah. He needs to just sit. He needs to stand there or just sit there just like this.
He needs a nigga. He needs a nigga that he can just hand that man his phone. Matter of fact, I'll do it. Why can't we do it? We'll just read his bars. We can be like, yo, if y'all niggas would have if you niggas would have heard what this nigga wrote, let me tell you what he wrote. And then we read it, because they love the way we do the breakdowns and shit like that. We could do a breakdown of some shit that he didn't say because he lost his
It was crazy. He was crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. That fool old Red in the first round said the first round was the clearest round by far.
Yep.
I think old Red said one line and literally won the entire round.
I think
line beat everything that Jag said to me in the first round.
So, if y'all watch the channel, if y'all watch me and Vada channel, if y'all don't remember when we did Matt versus Jag, I did an impression of Jag, and I was like, I'm a real blood, and all the real bloods keep the real thugs, and the real cuz, and we're gonna make sure he bleed real blood, right? So I made that a joke, right? And then he did it in 40 cal battle. I'm a real blood, because we real bloods and we kill blood. I'm like, okay, all right. Is this a thing you just gonna keep doing? When this battle drops, let's play a drinking game. Every time Jag says blood, take a shot. You will be fucked up after the first round. Yo, it was, bruh. Oh, it was blood, and then blood. But yet, it won. It won the goddamn battle, bro. Come on, man. That's insane. It's insane to think about that.
So here's my problem. Excuse me, with this battle in the second for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a firm believer, and me and my man Chris was already debating this. I'm a firm believer that if you choke in a round, you lose that round.
Right.
Jag got like his first line in, maybe his two line, and there was a stoppage in his bars. There was about a 30-second stoppage. The stoppage was so long, pause, that I actually took the notes and I said, why is he stopping for so long? Because it was the first round. It was like the first line of the second round. I counted that as a choke. So if you say, if I honor that the integrity of my standards of battle rap, if you choke you lose the round, then you give it a round to old Red. However, this is why I say old Red loses this round. And I hate and I'm never. Chris is looking at me and smile like I'm never gonna live this down. But this is why I say that O-Red loses this second round because to start before Jack starts his third, O-Red says you lost that round because you choked, which admits to me that you're trying to win by technicality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you're saying
you niggas are arguing
by
back
bars,
and forth.
you lost. Bars,
Y'all
you
are
lost.
arguing. Y'all are arguing. Y'all, I can understand if this was after the third round, after y'all done did the dap up in the yeah, nigga, you lost that round because you choked it. This was mid battle.
He said,
What is up? What is up with this back and forth on stage? Nobody else sees that. Nobody else is out here. It's just like even me and you are having a conversation with each other, and not one point in time we just about to be like, "Yo, these fans is bugging." Like we just like, why would we break character in order to just you lost because you choked? No, I didn't choke. You shut up. Let's just get this battle over with because it's clearly people watching this battle and. Y'all arguing back and forth is not gonna make them cheer anymore. Like nobody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, keep arguing about who won this round because who choked." And not to mention, I didn't even notice Jag choked. So I mean, I tell you. I mean, if you noticed it, I mean, if you peeped it, I mean, maybe because what happened was I was tweeting while this was all going on, so I kind of maybe
it was literally so early in the battle that if you really weren't paying attention, Jag didn't say enough for you to think that he had got into his round.
Okay, that's probably what it was then, because like to me, it could have been a mic check. To me, could have been a mic check.
It literally, like he said, a single round and just stopped, and I was just like,
I didn't notice it, and then you mean to tell me he did the rest of his round clean?
And the rest of his round was good after that. The rest of his round was, and by the second, and by midway through the second, you knew O-Red voices were gonna be gone by the third.
Yeah, well, no, his voice was gone by the end of the second, so I was just like, yeah, his voice is not happening. It's not happening. He was trying so hard to bless his heart, bless O-Red heart, because he was trying. He was he was trying so hard, and then you could tell he get mad at himself. He get mad because he was mad. I'm like, yo, Red, but like my bro, you before you battle, don't talk to nobody. Before you battle, you don't speak to. Listen, you better have somebody where you be like, yeah, Mr. Red said that he would like salt and pepper and ketchup on his wings, please.
I mean, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't talk no more. Don't say nothing no more. Your translation should be you actually saying the words. That because you wasting your breath going ma 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 ma. You can't be doing that. You need to be saying the actual lines that's fired. Like
He said, he said, I seen a nigga get decapitated. He was still moving like a lizard's tail.
Lizard tail.
Oh, I would. It looked like R. Kelly ad lib.
I was like, yo, Jag, you're winning this battle, and it's like, all right, because the first round, it seemed like a layup. First round, Jag, it wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was like,
nothing. He got nothing in that first.
Nathan in that first round.
30. I thought he was about on his to get 30.
Nope. And then the second round, he said what he said, and then the third round, he had.
Let's just address this. It's not that we're pulling people's cars. That's not here. Yes, it is. It's temperature check. That's exactly what we do. We pull cars all day long. But here's the problem. No one's telling us that we're wrong. No one has give us a line. At Cassidy,
it's always hate.
Don't just tell me you think Cassidy won, but you can't give me a line.
Don't tell us we're biased. You can't sit here and all right. You can't tell somebody they're wrong when they have a whole list of bars from the battle, and they go, okay, well, let's compare this one to this one. Was that good? No. Okay, well, let's compare this one to this one. Was that good? No. But listen, no, he still won. No,
Wow.
we're not arguing with a wall here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But back to the main point. Jag second round, what he said before Legos niggas knew what a block looked like. Ooh.
That drug talk. His drug talk is heavy.
All right, two things we know we're gonna guarantee from Jag. Okay,
blood talk and drug talk.
It's gonna be
bloods and drugs, baby.
He's gonna tell you how real of a blood he is, and he's also gonna tell you about how drug talk it is. Okay. Third thing, the reason why Jag is really doing better than a lot of the other guys that came in, it's his voice, man. It's the same way with Ice. It's the same way with like. The reason why Twerk is the way he is, it's the voice, bro. When you got a convicting, am I saying that right?
When you're speaking with conviction.
Yes, there we go. Thank you for using the right English. When you are convicting yourself. Wait, you putting yourself in jail? Is that what you mean? No. When you
the Bull 30, okay.
The Bull 30.
Give us online. A real hitman don't holler. And then what? Because that was in the third round. And then what? And then what? He did Jag choking in the second. Hey, did Jag choking in the second? I had Jag choking in the second. I had the one line, and then he just said, I'll be interested to see if they actually edited out because it was so early in the first.
Right.
I'll be very interested to see if they edited, but I don't think they should because that's a critical piece to judging that battle. If you are going to judge and critique that battle,
I think the one thing that we need to also pay attention to in this battle is the level of difficulty that it was in this battle. It wasn't even that crazy. Scale of 1 to 10, this battle is about a 6.
It's a fact. Wasn't that good?
It wasn't. So it's not like the main battle that happened that we had to wait for. I thought that was next, and then I totally forgot that they had Clone versus Big K, and
that's how they got Big K to take that battle. Is that they said we'll make you the direct undercard for the main event. That's the only way. Because like the order of why is Ill Will and A Ward going second?
Because it was the main event. It was the main event. Because it was the main event. The main event, you usually get the best reactions during that time. And the thing was, after that battle, you knew everything was going to be lackluster. They put Jag over there right after that, bro. It wasn't going to go good. It wasn't going to be the best. No. No. They should have put the Cassidy and Hitman battle right after that. They really should have. Like, they really need to start getting back to that. If they're going to do these live events, they got to know when to do the main events in the hot spots. Because after you done waited all night long, bro, crowd ain't trying to hear that, bro. They need to be wowed. We've been here all day. But Hitman and Cass want to be last. So we already know the Eagles is going to prevail. But we know from if you ever been to a live event, they put that main event in the middle. They make sure that shit is in the middle. Like right when the crowd is at the fullest.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, they tried it, but they didn't do that, for the long. They rusty, but they getting back to it. But Clone versus Big K, who you got winning that battle?
Big K, easy.
All right.
Easy levels.
Yep.
I mean,
Clone just has to work on his pacing, but the thing is, you can't say anything about his pacing because it was only a week's prep.
Exactly. This is what I do want to say. Let's not take away from the fact that this was still 2 clean performances off a week's prep for both of them. And Clone had bars, but again, Big K Big K just showed levels. But I don't think this definitely is not a stop dropper. I definitely want to see Clone again. Obviously I want to see him with the adequate prep time.
Yeah, I mean, I think he can rock with the best of them on RBE. If they send him somebody, especially if they send him a heavy shooter, like a heavy puncher, heavy shooter type style, Clone will be able to rock. But you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. I think Clone prepared just enough. It just wasn't enough compared to what Big K brought to the table. So Big K got that battle. Not impressed. Wasn't impressed.
Oh no. I think
y'all niggas hating. Y'all niggas hating. Well, tell them to unblock me, and then maybe I might give them a compliment once or twice. But oh well. Fuck it.
Oh, I will say, I think the impressive thing is that they just got through their rounds clear.
Yep.
Clear.
That's cool. Yeah. Whatever.
Hey, so real quick before we get out of here, because I don't think at this point in time, unless anyone wants to really talk about this Cassidy, like I don't think there's no more. Let's talk Hitman Holla a little bit.
Okay.
What does this win? We have it being a clear 30, which would give Cassidy's first clear 30 since he's been back in battle rap.
Cassidy's gotten 30 every goddamn battle since he's been back. That's not. I mean, I feel
like this is the clearest though.
Because the first round is still debatable. The first round is still debatable. Niggas is still. I'm guaranteed, bro. They
debate with the lint in your dryer,
nigga. They are going to debate with the lint in my drawers because. This it doesn't matter. They're gonna say the same thing, but that first round, okay, you can compile all of Cassidy's first rounds. Still doesn't make it a good battle. But once again, Hitman Holla left that door open in the second round, and
that was the round that Cassidy could have won if he was really gonna win any round. It would have been the second, but he had nothing.
So now we done talked ourselves. So you know what happened? We done talked. You know what we just did? We just talked ourselves into saying that Cassidy could have won that second round. So therefore, there will be a hating ass nigga that will definitely come in here and be like, "Well, you said Cassidy could have won the second round. If you like Cassidy's material better, then Cassidy won the first and the second round."
No, that's not what we're saying at all. That's not it. Not it. But yeah, man. So let's talk Hitman real quick. What does this do for Hitman's career? There's
nothing.
So when I say that, what does that do for Hitman career? I mean, like, where do we see him moving next? Do you see Hitman battling again in 2021? First question. Second question, if you do, where do you see him battling and who? Because he could go either way with me. I see two battles out there right now.
Okay, well, go ahead with yours because I'm gonna let you get yours and I'm gonna finish it off. But go ahead. Who do you think Hitman Holla is going to battle again this year?
If it would have to be like late December.
Okay.
Late December. I don't know. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be like one of the last cards of the year.
Against who?
If we're talking RBE, it's only one person in RBE that you want to see him against, and that's Briz Rothstein.
I don't want to see that battle. I'm sorry, I'm not saying I don't want to see that battle. I only want to see that battle. So, and Briz ain't coming outside no time soon, bro. You see the tweets?
I hear you.
Briz not coming outside. Briz not coming outside. I'm not saying that he's scared to do any of this stuff. He's not. It's just his the way that his mind is right now. The way that I can see it on this side, and I don't know Briz personally or nothing like that, but from as a man's perspective, he's at that point where he's like, maybe I'm just done. Maybe I'm just done. And because he's not gonna come back for a bag. Obviously, he's not gonna come back for a bag because he had Mook. He had Mook, and he didn't want to take that. So you obviously know that bag was probably right. It had to be. So even if ARP or RBE or Shada or goddamn, I keep forgetting anybody from that Rare Breed camp dangle anything in front of Briz, that's some money. Briz still may not take that shit. So that just only like if we stop talking about it, maybe just maybe down the line it could be a big surprise. But as of right now, Hitman Holla don't need to come outside for nobody. He don't need to come outside for nobody.
No, I think that's number one battle. Number one battle. The only other battle I could possibly see, but it's such a long shot because the opponent battle is entirely too much for Hitman Holla. Like this man would stop. This nigga would literally have to stop battling until the end of December. Like literally, like stop what he doing right now. Like not getting this Ultimate Madness 3 tournament, not do Summer Madness, not do Gnome, and literally come back for like the final card in December.
Danny Myers.
Fuck him. Nobody wants to see it.
I want to see. So you gotta. So it's not. If it's not Danny, are you talking about New Jersey Twerk?
No, I don't want to see. For what? New Jersey Twerk gonna choke. Then like New Jersey Twerk will choke in that battle. Although I'll tell you what, if they were to battle and you told me it was giving you 3 rounds, I think Hitman Holla would probably lose that battle.
Versus Twerk?
Yeah. I think content wise, he can't do it. New Jersey Twerk's too multi-layered. And I don't think Hitman Holla, it would have to be the best Hitman Holla we've ever seen. It would have to be the best Hitman Holla.
And literally every time we see Hitman Holla, it's always the best. Like Hitman Holla's first round.
This would be a for real thing though. Like he would literally have, because I do like, again, New Jersey Twerk is definitely capable of smoking Hitman Holla if he wanted to. But again, like I think off prep alone, like Hitman Holla is able to overcome adversity in the moment. Like they booed him in the second, and they were just cheering him in the first, and he was able to say, okay, F y'all, and keep moving.
Yeah. It's the and shout out to Lundat GT1. It is that's pretty much it. It's the same argument that every blogger has to, that we all say. We all say it. Cassidy has to die. It needs to be booed every round. There needs to be no debating. Now, when you think to yourself, if you gotta say this, Cassidy made it a debatable first round with Hitman Holla, niggas is gonna say Cass won. Because it's not the battle, it's about the moment. But yeah, Cass survived the first round. Because everybody says Hitman Holla's first rounds, Hitman Holla's first rounds, Hitman Holla's first round. Cassidy survived it. He went a little too long. He kind of danced on the flames a little bit. There was a little dirt and some soot on the ground, and he was just sitting there. No, don't do that. You should just be leaving it alone. But at the end of the day, for Cassidy, he has to die. And Hitman Holla versus New Jersey Twerk sounds great. Hitman Holla versus Briz Rothstein sounds great. But the only typical battle, like a typical battle that could actually happen for Hitman Holla in 2021, it's probably not going to happen, bro. It's probably, like I said, it's not going to happen.
No, I think, like I said, the only other battle I could really see him getting in 2021, but again, that person would have to completely stop battling, would be Geechee Gotti. But Geechee Gotti ain't gonna stop. He's not gonna stop long enough for niggas to want that battle, for that build up to be there. Because Hitman Holla's all about moments, and he said this. Because if you look at Geechee's resume, who else can he battle? Like, honest to God, Geechee Gotti got like 5 more battles left, and he could retire, and literally you could put him on like a Mount Rushmore. You wouldn't want to say it because that's blasphemy because he's in that moment. But if you look at his career, you could put him, Geechee Gotti, on a Mount Rushmore. What he's done in the past 3-4 years straight, he don't have his only clear loss is the A-War, like a clear like beat your ass type losses A-War, and that's not the Geechee Gotti of now. That Geechee Gotti ain't the same Geechee Gotti we got in that 2-on-2. It's
right? No. Two totally different Geechees. Yes. I mean, but the thing about Geechee though, like it sounds, huh?
You know, I can't hear you right.
What you thought I was gonna say? Listen, Geechee Gotti. So you can't hear me? They did? Can you hear me? Nothing. What about now? Can you hear me now? No? Good? No? Okay.
Nope, still can't hear you.
Did my joints die?
Nope, we got nothing. We got no audio.
There we go. How we sound? We good now?
Nope. We got
Nothing
nothing.
still.
Oh, you can hear him?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him. They saying they can hear you.
So wait, you can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
So how can't you hear me if you're answering what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
What is going on?
I'm like, wait, I'm talking to
Let
you.
me
They're like,
drop
can you hear me? Like, no, I can't hear you. Uh-oh. The Illuminati got us.
You can't, but can you hear me?
Can you? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What the?
I know.
Huh? You can hear me now? But I can't hear. Can't. Hey, we having a couple audio issues, man. I don't know what's going on, but we chilling. We big chilling. We big chilling. The chat can hear you both. Let's see if we can get them back. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, while we waiting, man. My thing with Geechee Gotti, that's where I'm at with it. I believe. Oh, here he come. Here he is.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear nothing. I promise you. I got no audio.
Turn your volume up.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, was your volume down?
I don't know.
Did you hit the mute button?
I don't know what just happened, but we good.
And I'm the one smoking.
Hey man, no, we back.
What was we talking about?
we talking this Geechee Gotti thing again.
Oh,
at the end of his right now, you could put him on a Mount Rush. You can make that argument. He don't have many people to battle. You can give. He got Math coming up. Well, she about to smoke Math. I don't know what next. So Hollow the Don. Well, you got Hollow the Don, Loaded Lux. What else? Who else do you got that he needs that you a murder moot that you would want to see him battle? Like why he deserves this battle. From a URL standpoint, he deserves this battle. He's been a workhorse for the past 3-4 years. The consistent person on the card.
What about Rex?
I'll stop this live right now. Rex not gonna get past easy to block count.
What did you gonna do to a nigga when he look at you like this and not blink? Sorry, my bad. But continue.
So, like I said, that's the only other battle. That's the only other battle I can see is a Briz #1 by far, and then Geechee Gotti if he would take the rest of the year off.
I got New Jersey Twerk, and it's like it's not even hate. We all understand the stipulations of New Jersey Twerk and what he does in his preparation, but let's be real. None of those battles are going to happen unless it's on URL. Only one that may happen on RBE is anything
Briz.
Maybe a return. Yeah, Briz.
Briz would definitely do it on RBE.
Correct. Like I mean, I don't know. I just don't think Briz is coming back, bro. I just honestly don't think he's coming back. If he comes back, I'll be right here going crazy.
Appreciate you hanging with us. We definitely appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Well,
so nobody has pulled up. Nobody has pulled up as in telling us that Cassidy clearly won this battle. So
they got the one line that I knew that they was gonna have, which I thought was a fire line. I mean, I give it to you. I liked it, but
it's a lot of Hitman flips that we've heard before about Hitman and moving in silence and being a hitman and won't he won't holler no more.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? The VOD, I would assume the VOD will probably be out tomorrow or Monday, especially on that battle. That battle's gonna drop on YouTube and I would say by Monday. Got to. ARP is gonna take a book out of John John's
page out of John John's book. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he about to drop that battle quick. I don't know if he drops anything else. Maybe the Ill Will Award.
What's the next holiday?
Memorial.
That's when the Ill Will and A Will are drop. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I think RB is like one of the only few people that still do like, holiday drops. Like anybody else that's on YouTube and stuff like that, they do the YouTube drops. But 9 times out of 10, the bigger battles that drop is probably RBs and whatever holiday it is. Because that used to be a thing too.
Well, let's wrap it up here, man. Let the people know where they can follow you at, man, and let's get up out of here.
As always, man, it's going to be Showtime SP, no W, because I get those in real life. You feel me? Let me talk my shit. I mean? Shout out to
my face.
Shout out to Vodafly. Yeah, shout out to Benjamin Labari. We shout out to Vodafly, man. Y'all can always reach me there. I'm always gonna be the sidekick. I'm always gonna be the co-host with the most. You already know it's Rice Gang all day, every day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's my man. Like Tim Check has become my homie. Like this is my man. So like when they ask, is this your man's? I'm like, yeah, that's my man. It's like, y'all got a problem with him? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? When y'all ask anything you ask for, my guy, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's within my power. My power ain't that high though. I'm just saying my power ain't that crazy. But you know what I'm saying? You literally know a guy that know a guy. So
hey Benz, what battle are you talking about? I'll give you an answer before we get up out of here. No, but definitely shout out Showtime SP, man. And definitely shout out Vodafly, man. I don't want y'all to think just because you see Showtime, hey, this is my homie. This is something that we would do. All we do is cutting on the camera and just hanging out.
Literally. This would be a conversation on FaceTime. Like we would have this conversation without y'all.
So that's all this is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely Jordan and Scotty over there. I'm more like I'm Ron Harper. I'll do the dirty work. I'm Ron Harper. Give me my 9 points and 4 rebounds. I'm good.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that because you can't be Rodman. You ain't wild enough. You ain't wild enough. You do a lot of temp checks, but you ain't wild enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't crazy.
I'm there for defense. I'm there for defense. I'm a presence. That's all it is, man. Oh man, I got Hitman 3-0. I got Hitman 3-0.
Clearly.
I got Hitman with the 30. But
slight edge in the first, but clearly.
Let's get up out of here, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, we just getting started.